Hey, what's up? Scott Balcom here with Imagination Creation Films, and I have no idea if this is actually working. I think it is, and I think it's about to blast over here. No, it's not. Wait, there's there it is. Okay, cool. That's going. All right, now we're stream testing. We're just testing out the internet, testing out the quality, testing out what we see, what we hear. Hopefully the audio is good. Just got a new little. I had to get a mini PC to run this because the M1s on the Apple are super powerful, but Rosetta 2 and OBS, they do not play together. I was dropping frames left and right, and it was all encoding. So now I'm running a little Windows PC with lots of power. It's got plenty of little power in it. And it should be streaming. It's funny though, I named it No Need to Join, and probably no one will join. So I have no idea if it's going to work, but we'll find out. Let's see, analytics. Hey, Tommy Chase, I seem to be streaming smooth. Great. How about the quality? How does that look? Is it 1080p? Or is it like downgraded? Right now, and I can say this because this is not an intended high quality stream, but I'm not dropping any frames. If I had said that while I was trying to be streaming, it would have of course dropped. Wife is buying steaks right now. She says Wagyu is $39.99 a pound. Yeah, no, that's American Wagyu. That's pretty cheap. Says flat 1080p. Really smooth, nice motion, no problems, good audio, everything good there. I'm kind of excited. I don't know what will happen if I switch. I wonder if I switch on my is lower than the recommended bitrate. I'll go to Fuge. Let's see if I switch, will it jack up? Let's see. Oh, that came back. If I go up here, oh, I guess I got audio. Okay, we're just switching. Cool. Wait, so it's working? That's okay. Yeah, that's Jeff Hale, 5x5. Sweet! Reach, yo, hey, what's up? There seems to be a slight echo. Yes, I think you're right. I think I think it's the, yeah, there we go. Let's see. Is it gone now? Do you still hear? Okay, it's gone now, right? It should be gone now. I'm guessing it's gone because I think that was this stupid internal microphone. I heard that in the little test earlier, but I wasn't sure. Perfect, good, got it. Yay! How am I looking to you, Reach? Am I getting good 1080? Am I feeling the, ooh, look at that. Look at that. My buddy's texting me nice images. I love it. 0 drop frames. Ooh, on a Friday afternoon at 6 o'clock. This is gonna be great. We're gonna be live streaming soon. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, it's very flat. I need to add a lot. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't live stream in S-Log3. Yep. Let's see, let me add a filter. Let's do some audio video filtering. Can I do, no, that's audio. Where's my video filter? Effect filters, there we go. That's color correction. Oh yeah, baby. Let's just do this. Let's see, let's add some, really? Oh, contrast, there we go. Whoa, that's contrasty. Turn down the brightness. Whoa, wow. Boy, that is touchy as heck. Okay, and let's boost some saturation. That's just looking bad. Hue shift opacity. Opacity? How do you color correct with opacity? Oh, there we go. We'll just do the gamma. Let's do 0 here. Oh, wow, that's... Okay, well, in the future, I will absolutely be... That's ugly. Gosh. Let's see here. The brightness, the saturation is really high. Well, let's just take it to there. That's a little better. Okay, we'll close that. All right, well, I'll do better on that next time. I'm really interested in taxing this thing and seeing the live stream, making sure that everything is working, making sure that everything's going. Am I shooting? Yeah, I'm shooting S-Log 3. It's pretty stupid. You know what's interesting, and Tommy on here, he has the same ATM Mini Extreme. Those things have, on the USB webcam out, they have a very dark image, and it's very contrasty. I'm wondering if I put in a, no, because that would not work. I'll change my, I could just do it now. Jeez, why am I'll just switch my, gamma or my picture profile here. Picture profile. How about a nice normal Balcom 4? There we go. When he live streams, oh boy, I gotta take. Oh God, let me take off that. Let's see. Take that off. Take this off. Remove that. Oh yeah, delete that. And it's a little. I'll save it for next time. But, I mean, this is kind of cool. No dropped frames. None. None of dropping the frame. I look raw. Jeff, I am raw. This is Scott Balcom raw. Looks good. Was wondering what camera this was. This is the A7S III. It's what I tend to use for a lot of my streams and my videos instead of these two guys, just for the sheer quantity of data. And usually I'm talking about one of these two guys anyway, so yeah. Looks good. Let's see, are you shooting log? Yep, that's log 3. So how about that V-RAPTOR? Oh yeah, yeah. If anybody's looking for a Dragon X 6K, also, I will be selling these taquinas and several other things. So I'm going to, just so everyone knows, no, I don't dislike taquina. I love taquina. However, I'm just going to convert my lens library over to full frame. So all my Super 35 lenses I'm going to be selling off. I'll probably just keep the little Sigmas just because I've had those forever. The Dragon I am going to sell. Still a great camera, but I've been looking for something specific for a long time, and that V-RAPTOR has it. Now, David, you can't say things like that. I have those words blocked. And why are you calling my internet? Oh, I just dropped some. Oh, dropping frames. Isn't that something? All of a sudden, we start dropping frames. All right, let's see here. It's all because I said something. But I'm at a low res. All right, let's try this. Apply. Let's go there. Ooh, that's horrible motion. Dropping and stuttering. Okay, let's see. I'm not dropping anymore. But hold on. What is this? It's like, hey, I'm on a 1985 camera. What is going on? That is ugly. Ugly. Configure. I can't configure video. Custom. Match output. There we go. Let's try that. Is it gonna? Oh, what is going on? This is horrible. So it's like giving you 12 frames a second. I don't know what that's about. I don't know why. Highest. Let's just go highest. That is literally like 8 frames a second. And all I did was change my streaming? Oh, what I'm dropping. No, I'm not dropping anymore. Let's see. It might have been, let's see. I'm going to bump it back up. Let's see what happens if I give it more. Give it more. Can it do any more? That's really dropping. Looks like poop. Nope. Gave it more and it starts dropping like crazy. Okay. So There we go. Apply. All right, let's see if that stabilizes it. That stabilizes it. Okay. So this could be one of two things. It could be it could be my Wi-Fi because I don't have this one connected. This one, wow, okay. The stuttering is not anything to do with the stream. It's literally the black magic. That's so weird. Let me undo this. That's ugly. Let's try unplugging this. Okay, custom, default, fine. Let's take default. Okay, screw it. Okay. I don't know why that's doing that. That is so weird, because it's definitely on the capture side. Headphone users rip. Oh, why am I allowed, dude? Let me read. You're dropping, stuttering, maybe YouTube. What are you streaming from computer-wise? This is one of these new minis forums. This is a Intel 11 350G. It's a really fast 4-core with hyper-threading. I was seeing major problems with big name news during the same about 2 hours ago. It's possible. Ouch. What are you ouching for? Dude, I'm always loud. You know this. And you know this, man. Clayton Burns, yeah, we have audio, but video was iffy. Seems good now. Yeah. This frame rate, I don't know. Are y'all getting this like 8 frames a second? That's what it feels like on this side, but it may just be me. Maybe you're getting better. When you unplug the large crackle went through my headset. Oh, sorry. I was insensitive, and you know Scott never wants to hurt anybody, but now I know how to get to you. Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, yeah, is there a stutter here? Because on my end, it literally looks like 8 frames a second. Lots of motion blur when you wave. Okay. Yeah, I think that is, I don't know what that would be. Custom. It won't let me, it's so weird. Because this ATEM Mini Extreme, which I've set to 24 frames a second, but for some reason, it's outputting 60. It was making me very angry. Let's see, color range, we'll do full. Ooh, boy, I made it even worse. Color space, 709, yep. Video format, oh, that's fine. Flip vertically, nah. Configure video. Boom. Yeah, that's really bad. I don't really have anything else to switch to is the problem. Yeah, it's a test. Anybody got any real quick questions on the Raptor? I'm still dropping some frames, aren't I? No, am I? 1402. You got to remember that. Okay. If anybody has any questions on Raptor, I'll answer those real quick because I care. Yeah, still a stutter. Okay. I don't know what that happened when I dropped my compression. Or dropped my bit rate. I don't think I could switch it to, let me see, can I? No, oh yes I can. Ooh boy, I don't know what this is gonna do. What's that doing? No, that's still ugly. 1402, not dropping. Let's just take it to the limit. But I dropped now. No. But this is horrible. Yeah, there must have been some kind of traffic there. That was weird. Because now I'm just like cranking away. I've got high bit rate. Stream health. Let's see what I'm doing. Yeah, stream's coming in. Oh, I guess I should, that's what I should do. I should watch myself. How smart of me. I was meaning to ask about the Raptor. I placed an order on launch day, and I'm really excited as my first non-rental venture in VistaVision recording. I'd love to hear your insight, though. So my favorite sensor is Dragon and has been for a long time. Well, that's not true. My Monstro was my favorite sensor. However, there was not enough for me to justify going from Dragon, which I absolutely adore, to Monstro. I didn't want to go 8K but not gain some other features. And to me, in my world, a feature set that I'm looking for is higher frame rates. And I mentioned that in my video. With DSMC 3 and the horsepower boost, and then the new sensor, all of the above just sealed the deal for me. So I will be upgrading from my Dragon X to Raptor. It is absolutely going to happen. I love Raptor. I'd love to think that Jared made those frame rates just for me, but he didn't. A lot of people were asking for that. The capabilities of that camera, the low light capabilities of that camera, everything that they've learned with Komodo. Why am I sitting here staring at my configuration settings? And I am dropping though. Let me bump that back down. Go back here. Let's go back to there. Okay. Oh, look, I'm smooth again. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you at all. Yeah, everything about that camera is pretty phenomenal. I would love, sure, a larger resolution sensor. Yes, that'd be great. Was I shopping for a larger resolution sensor? No. So if it had been, say, a larger resolution sensor at a higher price, I don't know if my feelings would have been the same for me personally buying that. Now, for a lot of other uses, oh yeah, that'd be amazing. But for me, I mean, I shoot all day long in 6K on both of these and love it. It's perfectly fine. I get away with it. I'm not asked to deliver anything in 8K yet. I deliver almost everything in 4K, but you know, shooting at 6K, you get that little extra. I'd love to have the 8K because I think 8K is the future. And yeah, Raptor with that VistaVision sensor, lower light capabilities, ultra clean shadows, very high frame rates, very compact body. I mean, it is so much smaller. DSMC 2 is tall. Komodo is, well, overly accessorized, but Komodo is small, and this thing is slightly larger, a little bit longer. And so, yeah, if you were one of the first ones to get it, Clayton, you are going to be in heaven. I love the Raptor, but until I move to Atlanta, it's going to be a rental only for me. That's fair enough. Those frame rates sure are just an amazing feature, especially for music video and some documentary work. Raw speed recording was always limiting on my private kit. Yeah. Nature, I love, it's one of my favorite things in the world to shoot is nature. And frame rates make that 3-second encounter last forever. And that's what I love about it. So I can take that 3 seconds that I got that moose show up, and if I'm shooting at 120 frames a second, well, it's now looking better and longer. I work mainly editing anything from 4K to 2K footage and mostly Canon and Sony bodies. I would also like to know if you can share how editing an 8K R3D timeline is like. It's fine. What do you edit in is my first question. I'll give you, did they say anything about time-lapse? They did not say anything about it. I know for a fact that time-lapse will be there. I don't know if it's in the firmware. I know Komodo, Jared said yesterday or day before that the next firmware version for Komodo is time-lapse. Clayton, it is going to be, it's a premium body, just like DSMC2 is. It will have premium features. It already has the pre-record. It has a lot of the feature set. What I don't know is the couple of questions that people ask, can you record ProRes and R3D at the same time? I don't know. My gut says sometimes maybe, but if that sometimes maybe is something, then they may not want to enable it. Because you can max out 8K 120, you can max out the speed of the cards. The hell? I don't know what that is. Oh, he's okay. Someone thinks it's hilarious. Okay, so that was one question of ProRes at the same time. As long as Apple certifies that it's going to have ProRes. I'm sorry, your question was editing. If you could share how editing in R3D 8K timeline is like. I edit Avid and Premiere mainly on older MacBook Pro, or just roll with whatever editing suite is like. Okay, I don't know how Avid is. I can tell you Premiere, if you have on a laptop, on that MacBook Pro, you're going to hate it. It's not that it can't do it. You just need a good GPU or good software that uses good GPU. For instance, Premiere can play back 8K in real time if you have like an RTX 2080 or 3080. I could do 6K all day long on a 1080 Ti back there. Resolve can scrub all day long. The cheat that you do on Resolve is you set your timeline to 1080. And the reason you could do that, because Resolve does not lock resolution to footage. So your timeline resolution can be 1080, your footage can be 8K. You could do everything you want in 1080, and then when you export, tell it export at 8K, it will use the full resolution 8K clips. And so, I mean, editing, I edit on a MacBook M1 or MacBook Air M1 with a thermal mod, and it's just scrub all day long. Just have a great time in there on a 1080 timeline with 6K footage. It works. It's amazing. Premiere on Apple sucks. I'm sorry. I was vocal about this, and I will be doing a video on it on the channel, why I'm switched over to Resolve. I mean, I've used Premiere literally since the mid-90s. And it's always been my go-to. And lately, since they went to subscription, they just suck. Everything about them just irritates me. They are concentrated so much on providing more revenue streams that they forgot about the little guys. Tommy, thank you so much for your tip. I appreciate that, buddy. I always appreciate when love is shared that way. I think Jared mentioned proxies with R3D in the live stream, but I'm unsure if those would be ProRes. There's only 2 codecs in these cameras, so it would have to be ProRes. But it could be a very low-end proxy, for sure. I wish they would let us use eGPUs with M1. I get you. However, I wish I had the ends into Apple that I have in the film industry. If anybody from Apple wants to reach it, no, I know you can't. Everything that I hear in the rumor mill and everything that I've seen on the M1s, the M1X is going to be night and day. You're going to basically get 6 more performance cores. No. 4 more performance cores. No. 6 more. It's either 4 or 6 more performance cores. So double the number of cores, and then either double or quadruple the number of graphics GPU cores. So it's going to, and it handles it so well. I mean, it's really impressive. I've been putting off upgrading laptops for the longest time. Holding out for the new MacBook Pro 16 since it seems that the M1 has some issues with grading and R3D. I don't agree with that. I grade all the time with Resolve on there. If you're using, I don't know Avid. I mean, I know Avid, but I don't know about editing on Avid. I haven't edited on Avid in years, since '99. Premiere sucks with M1. So yes, there's that. Also, Premiere sucks with color. I'm just going to say it right now. Resolve, I have no problems grading at all in that. Now, the big suck in MacBook M1s is the single Thunderbolt ability. And I think that's built onto the chip. So it can only support like 6 devices. Even though there's 2 ports, it can't address like 6 devices or something like that. And it definitely can't have multiple monitors. So that's a real pain in the butt. M1X fixes that. I think the one to get, honestly, and we will see, I think the one to get would be the M1X maxed out Mac Mini, because you'll get 10 gig Ethernet on board. And 10 gig Ethernet is killer. I have 10 gig on my MacBook Air back there, but it's Thunderbolt, and it uses up one of my devices. I need all my bandwidths. So, yeah. Reach, I went and got the 2020 iMac back in December. Seemed to be the best bang for the buck. Intel computer right now. Gotcha. Okay. More meant with multiple streams of R3D in Avid. So if Avid has not, and I don't know, if Avid has not done anything for Apple Silicon, then you're translating and you're emulating. In which case, yeah, it's gonna be a slug. So yeah. How about R3D in Fusion? Does it act the same way as the timeline, or are those? As I understand it, it will fix it. I don't know. You would have to re-render. If you render anything, you'll have to re-render it. No. I was told that it would. It would always change it. The only thing I think that doesn't work is if you import from like an XML from Final Cut or Premiere. That does not work in the upscaling, or not upscaling, but the up resolutions at the end. I'm not a Resolve expert. I won't. I was going to say yet, but I'm never going to be a Resolve expert. There's definitely some much. Casey Ferris is a fantastic person on YouTube who does a great job training all about Resolve. I'm sure you're not interested in switching. I'm just saying it. Yeah, Reach. You might sell that iMac. Is it dropping frames? It's dropping frames. No, it's just dropping periodically. I'm still probably going to end up doing my live. Well, I don't know. My ideal live stream time was Fridays. We'll just have to see. I'll hardwire this network and see if it helps. I mean, my internet has been pretty solid the last 3 days since they fixed it. I don't know what this drop is. I don't know it a lot right now. I see it. Yeah, I don't know. CPU is at 8%. So clearly, I had one of these coming, and then this went on like a fire sale on Amazon, and I was like, oh God, it's got I did the CPU comparisons on the CPU benchmark website, and this thing was like 50% faster. So I was like, oh, let me order that one and cancel the other one. And fortunately, yeah, I think that was the right call. Did Red by chance say anything about shipping times? Yes. Based on the higher price, the shipping might be faster on the Stormtrooper run of Raptor compared to Komodo. So, yeah, I edit. Yes, I'm looking into Starlink, but they're on pause right now. I am an early sign-upper for Starlink. So as soon as it comes down to my area, as soon as he launches literally another set of satellites, then I should be good. Back to Stormtrooper run. Right now, the holdup on Stormtroopers is the media. So what Jared said in the thing, so I'm not disclosing anything that I know, is all the Type Bs, CFast Express Type Bs that are out there on the market right now are not going to work. They will plug in, you can record, but you will hit or stutter times. And I was talking to Phil Holland, I guess 2 days ago, just about the Type B stuff. Maybe it's yesterday, 2 days ago. And he did a lot of testing on it as well. And what he found was when they stamp a number on the front, even though it says sustained, it's literally the burst. And the camera does 800 megabytes a second. So it must sustain a minimum of 800. And would you really want to live on that edge? So you're looking for something higher than that. So even all these that claim that they're 1300 megabytes a second, they are not. Angelbird went back to the drawing board basically after Red said it's not working, and they came up with a new controller chip, or they didn't come up with it. They're using someone's controller chip, and that is not version 2, they're Mark 2 cards. Those are what they're waiting on. Jared said it'll be 2 weeks before they come in, as he was told. So those Stormtroopers should ship in 2 weeks. And then there are 2 batches after that. My guess is that with global shortages, it's going to run up like Komodo. I mean, they are honestly going to make as many of Komodos, and I keep wanting to say, this is the Raptor. It's not. And the Raptor bodies, as many as they can, as fast as they can, because it only helps them. But supply chains, yep. You know more about Fusion than I do. Is the VistaVision sensor larger than full-frame DSLR? It's wider, but not taller. So it's slightly wider than full frame, but it's not as tall because it's not a 4x3 format. Despite thinking, hey, it's Phil. See, I called you out, buddy. Yeah, CFX float between 600 and 900, it seems. Tested a bunch when he got his R5. There you go, from the man. He's a bigger nerd than I am, and definitely has a lot of cards floating around. But yeah, cool. He just lurking back there. You could just see him in the back going, oh, shucks. Yeah, no, yeah, love Phil. Check out his, hey, tease. When are the new, I'm going to put you on the spot. When are the new LUTs coming? Film color. Because film color is awesome. And what I hear is film color 3 is awesomer. Yeah. This is funny. This is just a test video, and everybody's out here. Soon, smiley face. Clayton, I'd like to hear your insight on the new 7-inch monitor too. When I placed my order, I was reading through the specs, and it looks like it won't hit the same ultra bright. No, it will not. It's not as ultra bright as the ultra bright from Red. It is also a better panel, in my opinion, because it's made by Small HD. It's not a Cine 7 panel, because the Cine 7 is like 1800 nits. This is 1300 nits. It's a panel by Small HD for Red. However, these, like the 7-inch touch, these things are like, I think they're like 500 nits. And then the little 5-inch can be like 300 nits. So 1300 nits, you put any kind of sunshade over it, it's fantastic. I can't wait for that. Can't wait for that 7-inch monitor. And there's going to be a lot of cool things with that monitor. A lot of cool things. I'm wondering when Phil will show off his Raptor. He only got to test with it for a day, but I'm sure Phil pushed his credit card through really fast. Just swing. He probably just has a button that says pay red. Yeah, so let's see what we're doing here. We're still dropping frames. Although overall it's getting better. Is the quality still good? Is it still 1080 or did it drop down? I feel like, yeah, I don't know. It says, I guess funny, I get more people on the test streams than I do on some of my normal live streams. You know, that's live. That's live. Let's see here. Phil Holland says, oh, there it is. Seems to be better than a bit ago. Was doing about 16 frames a second. That motion jitter stuff is gone. That was weird. Still looks 1080 to Tommy. Still 1080 on it. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to call this fairly good. My normal live stream time slot has been 4 p.m. on Fridays Central Time, so I may jump back to that. I think because I was kind of popping around, and I want to do more live streams. I want to break those up. Plus, when I feel comfortable enough with my live stream that I can have guests back on, then we'll do whatever the guests want to join, because they're the guests, not me. I'm just some schlub behind a monitor that has crappy internet. Yeah, Starlink, I'm really excited for Starlink. Really, really excited for Starlink. And I know my ISP is really not excited for Starlink. See, like right now, if I do speed tests, it says that I'm getting about 45 to 50 megabits of download speed, and upload speed is somewhere between 8 and 19 megabits. So I shouldn't be dropping any frames. What I'm guessing is it's just congestion at the tower. I don't know. Any other questions before I jump out of here? Because I didn't want to just do a live stream and it be crappy. Let's see, Clayton's. Why is it showing up there before here? That is so weird. Not too sure, as I don't usually DP shoots, but is VistaVision larger than full frame? Wider, not taller. I mainly work on FS7 C300 bodies and don't have much experience with VistaVision aside from a shoot or two in a month. The good thing about RED is if I was just commenting on somebody on my my Raptor video who seems to be completely dissuaded by the fact that VistaVision is larger than the RF lenses from Canon. And I'm like, the RF mount is much bigger than VistaVision, which is all that matters. And RED didn't build the camera for Canon lenses. RED built the camera for the RF mount. So the good thing is where I was going, digressing slightly. If you put a Super 35 lens on there, you can just shoot at 6K. You can set your resolution down. Just keep setting it down until it fits. I'm hoping that they end up with the same like they have on DSMC2, where it's 8K, 7.5K, 7, 6.5, 6. That would be great, because that means you can fit to any lens with the most amount of resolution, which is cool. Any word on estimated for Starlink? Starlink is on hold right now. They have not launched anything new. Starlink is, they said 3 weeks ago they are pausing all Starlink while they redo some firmware, put out the next version of the satellites or something, change some things around, and then they're going to start launching in October, as far as I know. Frosty, you got the 8. Did you get 8 ordered? Because that's probably the whole first batch. Depends on when you ordered, though, Frosty. I hope you get them, because honestly, I just want you to take a picture of just the 8 of them sitting there, If you don't want to be on the camera, just put your hands and just do this. Send it to me and I'll post it because that's just going to be awesome. Awesome? Nice. Austin. That's just going to be awesome. Just talk to Red. Sweet. Sweet. I'm excited for you, and I'm really excited to see what you pull off with it because I know it's going to be something. It's good to see you back over here. Let's see. I just saw the RF debate on Red user. Didn't want to get involved. Oh, was there one over there? I haven't been on there today. They will be black. Interesting. So you will be getting batch 4. I think that's right. So I know batch 1, 2, and 3 were all sold out. Those were sold as Stormtroopers, I thought. I don't know, Phil, you might correct me if I'm wrong. But after that, it's just black. He's not going to make any more Stormtroopers and no custom colors. So you won't be getting your first shipment. You'll be getting the 3rd or 4th. I don't know. Depends. The black I think is cool. I like the white, but I mean I'm gonna have to see if I can get a blue, because now with custom colors, and I'm kind of digging custom colors. I really like the blue. I feel like blue just needs to exist forever. First run is all ST, then black from there on out. Okay, so there is X amount in the first run. And Jared confirmed that they sold out first run, second, and third runs. So you are somewhere in the second run or third run if you ordered and they're black. So there you go. I know there was quite a few of the Stormtroopers. Phil, you're getting a Stormtrooper, right? Because Stormtroopers, it looks pretty cool. For someone who ordered right before they ran out, would I be in the first, second, or third batch? You'd probably be in the third batch. I think what happened, I don't know, but just based upon conversations, I think they didn't shut it off. They just let it keep going, and then realized how fast they were selling, and they're like, okay, let's stop. Let's not cause it to where everybody ordered and they're waiting months and months and months for it, because I mean, it's a huge demand product, just like Komodo. Komodo is still a huge demand, for good reasons, product. And it really irritates people when they have to wait for stuff. And I get it. I understand. I mean, this is an instant gratification society. And boy, if we can't Amazon Prime our Red camera, we unhappy. Let's see. I love the Stormtrooper color, but I love a gray one though. If you order from a dealer in the early hours, still first batch, I believe dealers get some Stormtroopers. So they're sending out X number to each dealer of the Stormtroopers, and then the rest will be black. So they will have a first batch, and then there will be second batches, third batches, all that good stuff. What was I going to say? I mentioned this the other night. To me, originally, I thought the Stormtroopers looked badass when they first came out with that first Helium Stormtrooper and the original just Stormtrooper model came out. I was blown away at how cool it looked, but I wasn't sure that I would ever want a color on set. After using the blue for a year now, which amazing. It's an amazing camera. It's one of the most amazing cameras I've ever used. Well, it is the most amazing camera I've ever used to date until I get my Raptor. What I found is it's like a magician. So if you have this big giant coin and I reach in, I grab it, and then I place it right over here, it doesn't matter if it's a bright and shiny coin or not, because it's over here. That was really bad. I haven't practiced in a while. But the point is, it doesn't really matter what color it is. If you can make it disappear, you can make it disappear. And a good cam op, DP, first AC, well, it's going to be covered in gear anyway. So I don't mind the white. I've never seen a camera. The only exception would be in a blacked out mirror scene. Oh, great. I have a new memory. Neat. A week ago. They didn't even need to show test footage to sell out. Well, okay, that's true. However, if you know Jared, and like he said, he's been posting test footage like crazy. He just was telling everybody it was something else. But it's always funny. I love watching the way Jared does things because, I mean, he's a kid when it comes to excitement, and I mean, aren't we all? Komodo, he's teasing this thing out for like a year before it ships, and it was a really cool marketing thing. Then this one, top secret. No one knows anything until boom, it's released. And you know what? There's people complaining about both. I just enjoy it. We're excited, and it's going to be exciting. I know it is. 8 of them. It's cool. What about the electronic ND filter? So what I know about the electronic ND filter, what I can say about the electronic ND filter is they're developing it in tandem with what they're coming out with next. And which is, well, they called it XL. I don't think that's going to be the name. I don't know. I couldn't say if it was or not. I don't think they know the name. And it's supposed to be built in. And then it will be made available as a drop-in for Raptor. And it's supposed to work with Komodo, but maybe not everything is through the software, like on the monitor. Or anything actually. I don't know. It depends. There's a lot to that. I'm excited. It's electronic, not physical like discs. So yeah, it's going to be cool. That's right, Phil, right? Yeah, I hope so. Oh. Wife is home. She's bringing. Ooh. Wow, it's going to be a good night. Okay, I need to jump out of here because I've got my family coming out tonight, and I just wanted to test this, which, yeah, I mean, I'd say it's okay. I was more interested in the quality. The drops I can handle as long as it comes back. I want to make sure that it's not streaming at like 360 or whatever. I really appreciate all of y'all, like way more than I expected, for y'all to be out here. But I appreciate all y'all dropping in and just helping me test. And I will be doing a live stream soon, and I'll answer all the questions that I can. And there's the stutter back. Neat. Yeah, y'all have a fantastic day. And as I always like to leave it, don't let your passions center around your life. Let your life center around your passions. What about the battery size by chance? I heard that it was just a mini mount. So it's a mini mount, but it's narrower. Just say that real quick. So other mini mounts, V mounts will work if they fit physically because there's stuff on the side. And then they want a 12 amp battery, not a 10 amp battery. 10 amps will work, but you can't run as many accessories. Okay, that's it.